Hey everyone, it's Nicholas. I'm the feature star of your, programming. Out here with CJ, we're gonna do the McCauley Warm Springs trail hike thing in the Jemez. Look around us. We can do a better one too, CJ. I heard the beat. I heard it. I heard it.
Hey there, and welcome back for another week and another adventure. This is my friend Nick.
Hi.
I have invited him out here with me to the Jemez today to do some hiking and testing of new equipment. Yes, new equipment. I just recently got the new, well, it's not new, it's new for me, DJI wireless mic so that I can do those shots where I'm further away and you'll still be able to hear me. Yes. So he's helping me test those too, because it's a 2-mic system. Yeah. But today we are out here doing...
We're going to McCauley Warm Springs.
McCauley Warm Springs.
It's about 2 miles up, 2 miles down, so 2 miles to get there. And we're parked at the Battleship Picnic Grounds in Jemez Springs.
Yay. And the universe was on my side today. So, recently this summer we had a pretty bad fire in the Jemez, sadly. Luckily they got it out. And we finally started getting some rain. The forest has opened back up. However, apparently they haven't opened parking gates yet, even though they opened up the forest. Smooth move, Forest Service. I see what you're playing, and I appreciate it, and I'm not saying no, but I see your game.
Clever.
Very clever. Yeah, very clever. However, I got lucky. I totally forgot that he told me that he used to work at a camp here, and I just by chance invited him to come with me today. And man, is the universe working for us. Because all the parking for the normal trail we were originally going to do was blocked. But he's still friends with the camp because he worked there for years, and so they were cool enough to let us park at their area to go on our trail from here. And it's which camp is it called?
YMCA Camp Shaver.
It's a really
Since
cute
1945, baby.
Ooh, yeah. So shout out to the camp. Thank you, Phil.
Phil Beam, Executive Director. Send your kids to camp this summer, or next summer, or this summer after that.
Camp is good for kids, always. I used to work for the BSA. Camp is good for kids.
Oh, yes.
So thank you, Phil, for kindly letting me park in your parking lot so that we can go hike today. Very much appreciated.
Love you, Phil.
And don't worry, Phil. There will be more information on this hike about your camp. Yes, yes.
Oh, yes.
To the trail!
To the trail! There's a better viewpoint of it too.
So, Nick is telling me those 2 peaks right there are called...
Submarine Rock.
And he apparently has been to the top.
You know the 4-day backpacking trip I always talk about when I was 15 for training at Camp Shaver?
That's it?
That was part of it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to tell on a GoPro because we can't zoom, but they're there.
Yes. As we get higher, there's a really good vantage point. We'll be able to get a good shot. For sure.
Boy.
For sure.
Good views, that's all I ask for.
That's all I ask for.
We made it to the view portion that he said we have, and he is right. It's an even better view. Granted, the GoPro again doesn't zoom, but this is still a good view. Sub mountain. Woo!
My iPhone zooms.
His iPhone zooms.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, hey. Did you get my bag of chips?
Chips!
This is my signature. No, this is actually my signature.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
So is your
kind
trail
of.
name the Chip Guy?
No, my trail name is Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler?
Hey, America. My name is Nicholas, but on trail they call me Nightcrawler.
We officially have met the Nightcrawler.
Nick the Nightcrawler.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. I'm not spooky though, I'm really nice. So apparently I am really sassy with my trekking poles. So we're just gonna give a little test. I wanna see if CJ thinks I'm sassy. I'm not trying, okay, I'm not trying. But apparently like, I'm really sassy. I don't even know. Like apparently I strut, like I don't even know.
I can see it. I can see a little bit of the strut.
Yeah.
The booty swing is what really does it, I think. Yeah, that booty
Now
swing.
I'm fine, now I'm fine.
That booty swing says it all.
I love you.
You!
That booty swing. Ruining the nature. Sorry. It's like, that's all poison ivy. So like all that stuff that we're gonna walk through is fine, but it's the 3 leaves.
This, my friends, is the poison ivy. If you see this plant on your trail, no touching. Avoid. Hardcore avoid.
The three prongs, and then they're asymmetrical, so one side is like bigger than the other. So like the 3, and then see like that it's not symmetrical.
Not symmetrical on one side, but 3 leaves.
Like a 3-leaf clover.
But the other stuff is safe. We're just gonna avoid that stuff.
Like that.
Yeah. Look how green it is though.
That's where all the water is, you hear it? I took the sign down, but then you saw that said no camping 300 camping. It said
No camping
no
within
camping
300
like 300
feet of the
feet.
water.
It's not here anymore, but when I was a little kid, like little, we used to just camp right here. As I got older, they put that sign up. So we crossed this first one and we'd hike. There's a little cove down there that we would camp in.
Cove down there.
Yeah. The water looks really low.
Even though there's no sign though that says no camping within X feet of the water, good practice though to still be about 300 feet away from the water. You don't want to risk contaminating the water. Leave no trace practices.
Mm-hmm.
So you always want to stay farther away from the water source.
Yes. 100%. Yeah, even if there's no signage, just do it. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Be a good human.
Be a good human.
Oh, this is so pretty though. Sorry.
So pretty.
You know you've been hiking when you can turn around and see the back sweat.
Oh my
Dun
god.
dun dun. The sign of hiking, back sweat. Have you been hiking, Nick? Is there proof?
Oh, there's
Back sweat! Tis the proof.
Not my fave.
No.
I don't like sweating. I feel gross. But that is true proof that you are putting in the effort. Or if it's summertime, you just know it's summertime too. So the hot springs out here aren't exactly hot. They're more like room temp warm. You're not gonna be boiling in them. They're comfortable to get into and hang out into long term. It's just really nice. It's not freezing cold, but it's not boiling hot. It's a balance for year-round enjoyment.
I'm not bleeding or anything.
Nick just got attacked by a pine cone.
I'm okay.
He put his hand down innocently and was attacked ruthlessly by the pine cone. But he's made friends.
So it dawned on me, because originally we weren't planning on doing this trail. The trail we were gonna do, we couldn't park at. I didn't bring a towel. I thought about it. But it would almost be sacrilege to be at a springs and not get in the water, right?
Agreed.
Nick agrees. I guess I'm gonna just have to air dry my feet after I go in, but we're gonna have to go in. Not all the way in, I don't have swimsuits, but we're going in at least feet deep. All right, the shoes are off. Barefoot. Yes, my feet are really white compared to my legs. Don't judge me. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna try and do this without falling in. I'm sorry, Algie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Aha! And look, little fishies. Sorry, fishies, don't mean to disturb you. This is nice. This is like perfect temps.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a perfect temperature. This is comfortable as ever.
Oh, it is cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's not cold, but it's not hot.
Yeah, it's not cold, but it's not hot. It's the perfect room temp.
In the evening, like it'll be like you'll notice it be warmer.
This is nice. Perfect temperature. Not hot, not cold, comfortable. And as Nick just said, at nighttime, when it does cool off out externally, the water is going to feel warmer then because, well, the water will be warmer compared to the outside sources.
Now, if you stay still,
The fishies are swimming on my feet.
the
minnows?
minnows will eat the dead skin off your body.
I don't know if I want the minnows eating dead skin off my body.
It feels so good. Just like, it's like that episode of Victorious where she buys those like foreign fish that eat the dead skin, but then they all get like a disease from it.
I forgot about
This
that.
is not gonna happen. I've done this too many times, but yes. Where she's like, look, feel my feet.
That feels weird.
You gotta stay still as possible. Look at the little big ones.
My feet are so reflective and white in the water.
We're gonna go blind.
I know. Sorry guys, my feet are really white. I apologize. But they're on my feet.
It's so weird having minnows eating skin off my feet. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to block so you can actually see my feet without too much reflection. Woo! Minnows! Minnows!
Used to capture them. I caught one.
Itty bitty minnow.
I will release him.
He will be released.
Yes.
We are humane.
Yes.
Proof, you're watching the re-release.
Wah, back into the wild.
All right, we played in the pools, and now it's time to test out the new equipment. I have the DJI mini wireless microphones, because I could totally speak today, in this nice little fancy case, and you open the case and it all turns on. It's so fancy. The case is even a charging dock, so the case has a battery in it. If you put the microphones in it, it'll charge it for you. It's pretty nifty. So we're gonna hook this to the GoPro, we're gonna put the mics on, and we're gonna test it out. Okay.
And the... There's only one flaw with the receiver on the top in the shoe, is it half covers your record button. And so if you're not using your phone to hit record on the GoPro, you gotta try and get around the receiver to hit the go button.
Sorry, I'm doing a striptease.
Woo. Okay.
Hi.
So, obviously I can't see myself in the camera because we're so far enough away. We're just gonna hope that we're in the screen. We have the receiver set up to the GoPro. We have our mics on us. Mine is tucked in my shirt. We're gonna basically, this is a test to see if we can actually hear it well after the fact. Nick has the other one with our awesome dead cats, AKA windscreens. Mine is tucked inside.
Mine is not tucked inside. I wonder what sound that's gonna make.
Hopefully not too much.
I hope I sound like nice. Do I sound sensual? Do I sound cute?
Ooh.
Hey. Oh, let's do an ASMR. Hey, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be doing some ASMR. Nature sounds. You can't say it that loud. We're doing ASMR, bro.
Okay, we're gonna walk that way.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how well it keeps picking up as we go around.
Okay.
Because when the guy was doing the videos I watched, even when he had his back to the camera, it would still stay, like signal would still be good.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones, they would lose signal if you had your back to the camera.
Okay.
So I just want to test it with our back to the camera while talking. If I remember right, I think you get a 300-meter range.
It's raining.
Was it raining?
Yeah, you don't feel that?
Oh, hey, it's raining.
I wanna see pom-poms from the
We're here.
stands.
I don't know if we're even in the shot anymore because I don't know.
Come on. My fingertips and my lips, they burn from the cigarettes.
And free shot.
Forrest Gump, you run my mind, boy. That is Forrest Gump by Frank Ocean.
This is our distance test, although we can go even further if I remember right.
Oh shit, we're not even in the shot.
Well, we're probably in the shot, we're just in the trees. But supposedly you can go up to like, I think it said 30 meters? 30? No. I will double check when I post this video. But there's a distance you can go away from the receiver before you lose signal. And it's the furthest distance of all the wireless mics that I was looking at, which is also part of why I picked it.
This is my ASMR raindrop edition.
All right. Wow, it's starting to rain.
Oh, thank God.
It's raining.
It's pouring. No old men are snoring.
I'm gonna relocate my mic. I apologize in advance, this might get loud. But I'm gonna relocate it because I had it there. And I'm wondering if it being covered or uncovered definitely makes a difference because
it's also raining.
Yeah, the rain is raining. I don't want to get these wet. There is a warning, you're not supposed to get these wet. I don't know how wet is the limit of wet. I'm hoping.
The rain is an uncontrolled variable in this experiment.
The main reason I'm testing these is we're going to be using them for Long's Peak in a couple weeks. And it rains.
Because I wasn't invited. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't even know you were going. You're totally right.
So, it rains every day up on Long's Peak. And so I do have to be careful about the rain factor of things.
Yeah.
So I wonder then if I clip it closer. So if I did like tuck it here.
Gee, is my dead cat on right?
It looks like it.
That's me sniffing. Sorry.
So what if I like move it there? You can kind of see the dead cat, but it's closer.
It's closer. So like.
Test. Talkie.
Test me. What's good?
We'll see. We'll get to find out if this sounds any better.
Yeah.
If it does sound better, then I know that I can't have it too covered, which then makes me wonder how some people hide the mics when they're filming things, but still have a good sound quality. How are they doing it? It's like magic.
Magique.
Because people put it inside their jackets, they put it inside of pockets. But if it's muffled even by just a sun shirt.
Yeah.
Of course, for all we know, because we're doing the playback on the GoPro, it sounds muffled because of the speaker quality on the GoPro.
Right, because if it's muffled by a sun shirt, what happens when I wear Daddy's leather jacket?
Exactly.
Then, you know.
So for all I know, when I get home and I put this file on my computer,
what if it just sounds
it's gonna
dope?
It could sound perfectly clear,
totally
but I won't
fine.
know till I'm home. So that's also part of the testing of this equipment, and we'll find out.
That's why we're out here.
Exactly.
In case you were wondering.
Yeah, exactly.
and to just be out in nature. We work. Did you know that? Did they know that? Oh, we can't say that.
You're not supposed to say where we work.
Oh, never mind. We actually work. Can I say that either?
Because of conflict of interest, I'm not supposed to say where I work.
We're editing that out. We're not gonna.
I'm gonna bleep out the name of our company probably.
And me saying that we're prostitutes. Don't put me on.
Guess where we work? We work at beep. Blooper reels all day. You know, I just don't say where I work because conflict of interest stuff. I don't want to get fired.
You literally said that like before we even like got out here. You were like, oh yeah, I never actually say it. I'm like, we
work. That just got bleeped out.
And
you could probably guess where I work.
And a big emoji over your face so they can't read your lips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although I have no doubt that they could probably look at what I do, and there's not that many big.
Here's the thing, I work for Patagonia. Because you have REI, I have Patagonia.
But I got La Sportiva.
And I have Ultras. Ultras hire me.
Oh, and Ex Officio shorts on.
I want to be a tech rep for Ultra one day.
I definitely work for an outdoor store and an outdoor company. I've got La Sportiva boots, Ex Officio shorts, REI Sahara sun shirt, and an REI sun hat.
I have a Tilly sun hat, a Patagonia Capeline sun hoodie, and some Patagonia trail shorts. I'm wearing Darn Tough socks and Ultra Lone Peak 5s.
I have Right socks.
So
Right with a W-R-I-H-T. And my rain jacket is an Arc'teryx rain jacket. Yeah, I probably work for an outdoor store.
We both do. We work for outdoor rear gear.
Ridiculous.
We work at Savers.
We work at Savers.
No, Savers actually has some cool shit, apparently. I've never tried to.
I haven't been. I go to Ross a lot.
Miranda in the Wild, actually, when I think they gave her like a $200 budget on one of her episodes, and she just like went in Savers and like budgeted the shit out of that.
For hiking gear?
For like, she did a whole backpacking spread for like $200. She had like an external frame backpack. Like it was very 90s. It was very outdated, but like she made it happen. And that was the whole point. It was like,
backpacking
hey, I'm
in
just
$100,
proving
$200 limit.
you can prove like if you are that much on a budget and you really want to get out there, you can do it. Like you can totally do it.
There's gonna be a lot of beeping.
Are you actually gonna post this?
Who knows, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Just cut out the prostitution stuff, bleep out where we work, and we'll be fine. But also, I'm like totally not being kid friendly right now, and we did talk about Camp Shavers, so like we'll see what happens.
We might cut some stuff out.
I see you do better.
I feel like I could explain that better, but dead cat.
In the monitor, it looks like there's like fog behind us.
There's no fog, people. There's no fog. It just looks cloudy and hazy because lighting. Woo. So as we mentioned earlier in this video, I got lucky by the universe by inviting this guy to go hiking today because we got lucky in the fact that we got to park down at the camp he used to work at, Camp Shaver. Thank you again, Phil. And I figure it's only right that we talk about the camp
because camp is good for kids. And if any of you are interested, there's a camp up here in the Jemez for the kiddos. So Nick's gonna give you a little bit more details, and I will add a link in the description below the video that you can click on to go to their website to look at anything else you need to find out if you want to send your child there. I very much encourage it. You want to start your kids early with their exposure to the outdoors. That way they can grow a love forever.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. So, YMCA Camp Shaver is a camp that I've been going to since I was 11. And I've 8 years of my life was really dedicated to that place. I went through the ranks, so 11, 12, 13, 14, I was a camper. When I was 15, I was a part of their leadership and training program. Did a 4-day backpacking trip, which was really what immersed me into the outdoors. And then when I was 16, I was a counselor in training, so I was more shadowing counselors, learning how to teach classes, getting graded on how I was teaching those classes. So by the time I was 17 and I could apply to be a counselor, they've known me for years. I went up, did the training programs and all that good stuff. And I was a counselor for 2 years, 17 to 18, and then I went off to college. But yeah, it's been a really, really great experience for me. And it's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life, truly. At the YMCA believes in the ABCs of camping. A being accomplishment, B being belonging, and C being character. And those are some really good values I still hold to this day. And even just like today, we were gonna come up to the Jemez. Of course, camp's always in the back of my mind. But just the fact that we could even come up here now, our plans didn't work, and I was like, don't worry, they're going to. We have a new plan.
Plans are overrated. You can have plans, backup plans, but in the end, half the time you're just winging it. It's okay.
Right.
Accept it.
Right. But the fact that we even had camp, right?
That's the point of adventure.
As an option, it's never left me. It's never left me. Even though I don't necessarily work there now, I still donate. I still encourage people to send their kids. Speaking of which, please send your kids. Again, CJ's gonna leave the link down below.
Yep.
Really, really good experience.
Huge advocate for camps.
Totally.
I used to work for the BSA for a number of years doing their summer camps, and the experience is always good for kids. Is Camp Shaver co-ed? Do they have splits?
So, yes, boys, girls, those in between are definitely able to go. The cabins are gendered. Your children are able to choose what classes they want to take, like archery, riflery, rock climbing, hiking, fishing, sports classes, anything like that. Friendship, even arts and crafts or things a little bit more low key. There is something there for every kid.
And they do service projects still. When we showed up at camp today, they were starting a service project.
Yes.
So there is projects as well.
Every cabin once a week is required to do a service project for camp, just make camp more beautiful or fix something that might not be functioning as properly. It's been a camp since 1945, so we all play a part. And it also just shows the kids how to give back. But yeah, what a great experience it was, and it's, still something that
Stays with you.
Plays a big role in my life. And if you can't send your kids or you don't have any kids, you can always make a donation too. Exactly. Always looking for donations. Yeah, I love camp. So I love YMCA Camp Shaver.
Yeah. They're already great camp. From just walking into it and seeing what little I saw of it.
Oh, you felt the energy.
Awesome. Oh yeah, it's a good spot. Good vibes, good energy. Kids running around having fun. It's a good environment with great staff. Solid camp. So Camp Shaver, Jemez, New Mexico.
Jemez Springs.
Look into it. And thank you again, Phil, for letting me park in your
Thanks, Phil
parking
Beam. You're my real dad.
All right, we have come up to the area. We have tooled around in the pools. We have gotten some shots. We've tested out the mics a little bit, and we've just enjoyed ourselves and enjoyed nature in respectful ways. And now, surprisingly, we haven't been rained on yet. There's definitely clouds coming. Well, okay, we've been rained on, but nothing major. I haven't had to put the rain jacket on. But there's definitely more rain coming, so it's probably about time that we head back to camp. So yeah, back down the trail we go. Okay, we made it back down the trail from the springs, and we made it back to camp.
Alive.
Alive, yes, alive. And
Given.
didn't get any extra rain than we thought. We've been hearing thunder, but no rain.
Little sprinkles.
Yeah. But alas, I work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I gotta get back home to go to sleep, to go to work.
don't.
He is another day off. I don't. I already had, this is my 3rd day in a row. Ha 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 ha. It's weird having a 3-day weekend. But if you like the video, hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and follow along for more adventures. Did I not say subscribe?
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just threatening. I'm kidding. Subscribe.
Subscribe for more adventures to come, because there will be more, as always.
Oh, yes.
Until the next one, we'll see you later. Later.
Bye.